Hello, everyone. This is Archive12. I apologize in advance that this reaction could potentially go off the rails. I'm recording it at midnight after a very long 10-hour day. So, just keep that in mind. We're going to be listening to the new FNAF song. Of all the songs that I thought that FabvL could do, FNAF was not one of them. I'm going to be perfectly honest. Five Nights at Freddy's has been a pop culture phenomenon for a long time. And it's been a long time since I've heard a nerdcore artist actually cover a Five Nights at Freddy's song outside of JT Music and Dan Bull. So I'm curious, especially since, at least in my personal opinion, the last couple FabvL After Hours songs for The Doors on Roblox and what was the other one? Another horror game. I forget. Now it's gonna bug me. I gotta look. Oh, The Garden of Bonbons. These two songs here feel very experimental. Like, they feel like FabvL is kind of toying around with some new styles and some new interesting things that he can do with his songs. And I don't know if that's actually true, but to me, that's what it feels like. It feels like these two songs, the Garden of Bonbon and the Door song, have both been very much like he's trying new things that he wouldn't do over on his other channel for the anime songs. And if they work out well, which so far they seem to be, he might be incorporating some of these things into the other songs in the future, which is exciting. So go show FabvL some love. Link will be in the description below if you want to watch this video without my commentary, because I will be pausing and I will be talking about it. And without further ado, let's get to this. Go get your merch. I've got my pin on my Divide Music hat, which is too warm to wear. Also note, I do know quite a bit of lore about Five Nights at Freddy's. I am an avid follower of game theory, so I know quite a bit. I also don't know if this is going to be covering Five Nights at Freddy's, the game, the books, or the recently revealed movie. It could be a little combination of all those things, and I know most of the lore for all of them, so I might be catching some bars here.
Locked away and left inside the dark. Even when you give it hard, you'll feel so alone. For one long night, we're so alone. Forgotten, broken souls, left to dance among the dead until you walked right through the door and show the way.
Okay.
Turn these handbags into flames. Way to shut the storage train. Now you'll never be the same. Hellfire.
Hold on. Okay. First of all, FabvL, you don't need to go that hard, dude. Like, I appreciate it. I love it. It is phenomenal. But, oh my God. I say that pretty much anytime FabvL, like, pretty much screams his vocal cords out, because it hurts me listening to it. Because I'm just imagining how much throat coat tea he has to drink in order to, like, regain his voice after those vocals. I appreciate his sacrifice, but my God. Secondly, the stomping and clapping that happened, like, what was it? I think it was around here-ish. Okay, when it did that, like the tone shifted just a little bit in the instrumental. When like the instrumental dropped out and you heard like the double, what is it, the bass drum pedal and the clapping just by itself alongside the vocals, something about the feeling of the instrumental changed from like creepy to straight up murderous, which I feel like is probably the intention. So let's see, I think I was around here. He's singing alongside the Five Nights at Freddy's theme song. That's the theme. That's the theme right there that Freddy like chimes right before he kills you in the game. Listen to that. I'm almost positive that that's the same chiming song that Freddy plays right before he kills you in Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Also, this video is insane. Like flipping between this kind of like animation right here and the text appearing on the newspapers, like this video is absolutely stellar. Jupe, forget how you pronounce your name. I think it's Jupe. He doesn't miss anything.
Away, and all you'll have to show is who you're going to be when time has run out. Let me out my cage, I've had enough. We've been forgotten, been betrayed, we're down on luck, and it's tough to see the green grass growing on the other side. Wither away, it's time we all decay. Everybody wants to be so bad and reckless, they're staring at the Reaper checklist. This is our show, we've been waiting for the time we're restless. Now it's time to become a billion death wish. Yeah, you're gonna run, better not get caught. Time your hell gets hot. We're playing good and we can't stop, come feel the...
What was that? I wasn't with the way that this entire song had been going, I was not expecting a rap section to just be thrown in there and done so perfectly. It took me completely by surprise. What is this song except excellence personified? What the f***?
Hellfire burning in my brain. I'm searching for a way to exterminate the pain. Just an outlier, fueled by all this hate. We've waited way too long, think it's time we came to take. Locked away and left inside the dark. Even when you give it hard, you'll feel so
There are so many things I want to say right now. First of all, absolutely fantastic in every way, shape, or form when it comes to the editing, when it comes to the singing. Everything about this is just like top tier, 10 out of 10. Phenomenal. And I gotta say, I am shocked to see FabvL actually do a Five Nights at Freddy's song, especially with how old the franchise is. And specifically that this song felt like the first Five Nights at Freddy's song. Like this is for FNAF 1. This is for FNAF 1. Like they had scenes and flips between the other different types of animatronics in there, but this is almost exclusively FNAF 1. Which leads me to a couple of things. One, is he going to go through the entire Five Nights at Freddy's line? Or is this just a one-off because FNAF 1 was like his favorite? Because I'll be honest, FNAF 3 in terms of like the story, and FNAF 4 because of the conceptualization of like being inside of a dying kid's brain and reliving this nightmare over and over again. Those are my two favorites. I don't like playing them. I like watching people play them. But from the story element wise, FNAF 3 and 4 are my favorites. Especially out of the original ones, but just in general, FNAF 3 and 4 are my favorites. So I kind of want to see what he would do if he does go through every single FNAF game. I don't think he's going to do it like immediately, but if he does go through every single one, I want to see what FabvL does with FNAF 3 and 4, because those two games are arguably probably the creepiest of them. Mainly because of the fact that like in FNAF 3 you're being hunted specifically by Springtrap, which is William Afton, aka the purple guy, aka the person that started this entire dumb f***ery of FNAF bullshit in the original lore. And yeah, like I said, FNAF 4 is about, you know, a dying kid's like trauma essentially coming to get him in his final moments. So like I want to see what FabvL can do with those two games, because those two games, the elements of those could easily rival anything that he could do on his anime channel. I'm going to be perfectly honest. Like, the ability to craft something like that. I've heard FNAF 3 and 4 songs. They're some of my favorite video game songs out there. I can see him completely obliterating the internet with FNAF 3 and 4 songs. So I'm kind of hoping that he does eventually cover at least the 4 main FNAF games. I'm not sure about like Ultimate Custom Night or the more recent ones like the VR game and whatnot. I don't know about those ones. But at least with the original ones, the original 4, I would love to see him go through the original 4. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the concept of FabvL covering more FNAF games, and what one you think he would do best on. After listening to this, I would love to hear your guys' opinion. But in the meantime, thank you for joining me. This is Archive of 12, and I will see you in the next video.